Ooh, okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Violet. Last time we did a little bit of shiny hunt, as well as a teensy bit of rating that kind of didn't go amazing because we were doing 6 stars. But anyway, yeah, the main thing we did was we did some resets to find outbreaks. We managed to find a Mischievous outbreak, which is huge. That's one of the few shinies that we still need that are exclusive to Violet. And wow, my hair just decided to look terrible. So we got 2 Mischievous out of it, and then we decided to... I found a... Okay, we have extra Herba Mystica because we only need now 4 more shinies, I believe, that are exclusive to this game. So I decided that I wanted to try going for a Dondozo hunt at Lake Casaroya. Did not go well, didn't get the shiny, it was very laggy, and I kind of ended up feeling shitty after with a little bit of nausea and a bit of a headache. Just because of the frame drops there. But in the process, we somehow found a shiny Dratini, even though that is not what we had our Herba Mysticas on for. So... I saved anyway and took it. So, anyway. Today we're probably going to look for some of the few remaining ones. That we need. I think we're going to pretty heavily prioritize, yeah, the 4 that we need, which is Clauncher, Clawitzer, Simeon, and Aqua Breed Tauros. So, we could go with an Encounter Power Fighting into the Tag Tree Thicket. I was debating it. Hey, did you know Jar Jar name? How did it? Oh, Misa goes. Son of a get out! No. Yeah, I do know that a way to get Simeon is just that it's in Tag Tree Thicket, which is very laggy. Which I'm not sure if I want to go through. And I'm pretty sure they can appear in outbreaks. I'm pretty sure I've seen them. But I think we're gonna hold off. I was also just kind of curious how an Encounter Power would work if I wanted to do Aqua Tauros that way. I figured I'd do a quick check on that, and then we'll probably just start doing some resets. Do we have an Encounter Power Water too, by any chance? I don't know if we do, unfortunately. We do not. A little annoying, but oh well. Looks like we're gonna do a Zesty Sandwich number 56. I'm pretty sure they're always gonna spawn... I've been picking these up because I'm probably just gonna reset after this. They're always gonna, I believe, appear in the regular Tauros. So, do you know about Imagine Dragons by any chance? Do I know about? Wait. Yeah, like the band. Imagine Dragon these nuts on your face. Got 'em. I don't get it. Is that one of their songs? Okay. I'll start with El Herb Sausage. Is that a twerking Donald Duck bitch emote? Why? Who did this? And why should they be sued for copyright infringement? Me telling on them to Disney. I don't know why I do that, but I could. Anyway, let's see if we get anywhere with this. Okay, this is more of just a test run out of curiosity. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, this, I'm pretty sure this is how they're always going to spawn, with the water one in the middle, and then the non-water one. So like, yeah, without an outbreak, this is just going to be very inconsistent. Oh wait, they can't spawn on their own. I hate this game. Of course it was a Ditto. Yeah, so I think the odds of this, like, if I were to do an Encounter Power Water, like, I could do it. We'd be getting nothing but Tauros spawns, and we'd have the increased chance on the water one, but given, like, only, like, a fifth of the Pokemon we'd be seeing, that is such a tiny Hariyama. That only, like, a fifth of the Pokemon we'd be seeing would actually be what we were looking for, unfortunately. Right now we only have encounter power 1, so our results are a bit limited, but... This one didn't even have a water one. It's a Ditto, isn't it? You never know, they could be shiny. One day I do want to try to shiny hunt a Ditto. It is a really nice shiny. But that also sounds miserable. Okay, we're not even really finding that many Tauros to begin with. Maybe actually this was like a very specific spot. Hold on. Because that one I don't think had a water one in it either. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is pretty hard to tell too from certain angles which ones are which. Okay. Seems like their spawns might be a little on the pickier side as well. I don't know what the, like, zone is. Because I think once they start getting closer to Casseroya Lake, they stopped spawning in. And yeah, we do know these can be in outbreaks. So... I think an outbreak is a better option. It's just, this is just too... I mean, it's hard to get a full gauge because we're running encounter power 1. But I don't see this being particularly efficient. I think it's more of a last resort, if anything. So... Alright, I think we just do the reset. Yeah, okay. We'll at least try to go for Passimian. I'll see how much patience I have for it all. And we can go from there. Okay. So this should actually have just changed the outbreaks anyway. Electric, Igglybuff, Rockruff, Oriana. Yeah, I get the feeling I'm gonna find something that's gonna distract me. That I'm gonna get interested in hunting. Especially given we have all the extra Hermisticas, but I should try not to, go too intense on that. Unless it's something that really appeals to me. Cadet, Mankey, Weasel. Oh, Male Pyro. I mean, that's kind of interesting, but those are hard to find, but I don't think we need that. It's not an urgent one. Oh yeah, and then I did set up a thing on stream, so I should be able to, if we decide to make like or if I try to make a very specific sandwich type, I should be able to show like the sandwich recipe crafter thing that I was using. So, I could also technically be looking at all the 6-star raids when I do this, but I don't think I really need to. Like, it's tempting, but there isn't much of a need for it. Oh, Oricorio is nice. Oh. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I don't think... Oh, that's worth it. That's so tempting. Let me see what it looks like, actually. Oh, that's right by the town, too, so that's an easy reason. Maybe I should go for this. I guess technically I'd want to get 4 for all the forms. We're already getting sidetracked. It was like 3 resets. I'm supposed to be getting the exclusives. Let's see. What? Maybe the outbreak is like really bad. One. Okay, it might actually be pretty bad. Might get saved here. By it being in a bad spot. Let's see if I do this. Let's see. Oop, that's Artisan. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty scary line, but if I switch my position here... Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. There's just too many other things that are spawning. Let's see, if I kind of go more over this way... Oh, no, it isn't. I was. Yeah, there's the shit above me. No, I don't even think if I wanted to make this work, I could make it work. I think we'd almost be better off just like a fire encounter power over here. I mean, unless I'm more over this way, would that work better? Two, three. They're definitely not from the outbreak. I mean, that's an okay amount of them. Yeah, this is not... Oh, they're up there and over here. Oh, no. Yeah, these are too hard to, like, see all of them quickly. Like, I lose what makes the going in and out of the town so effective. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with this one. In theory it's good, but I don't think in execution. I like how I'm still trying though. To like keep jumping too. Yeah, okay. I think we just pass on this. Yeah, let's go next. We'll go here. We get more appealing music when we reset. We'll come back to that eventually. That hunt. That is a hunt I want to do no matter what. I just don't know what the most efficient place to do it is. Oh, fuck, right, I broke it. Hang on, we gotta go back in. If I click that, it fucks things up with this, I'm pretty sure. I think I did. Whoops. Hang on, I'm still pretty new to the whole time shit. There we go. That is a weird... I do want Shining Club. That is a weird-ass spot for the outbreak. I didn't even know Club could get outbreaks, I'm gonna be honest. Spurs... Supposed to include... Oh, another Mischievous, wow. Huh. Maybe they're more common than I expected. Okay, now I'm just curious where this Clough is, because this isn't... That looks like it's such a weird spot. I don't intend on doing it. But it is good to know that they do have outbreaks, because yeah, I was worried, I'm like, because encounter powering them has a very high chance... What? Okay. There's a very high chance of me just ending up with shiny Knackleys. Which, like, I don't know. Not bad, I just don't really have a need for it. Where is this? You know, we're gonna run by this Terror Raid too. I'm just gonna let myself get a little distracted, okay? Like, may as well. Oh, that actually was. Okay. Actually, let's just use Iron Moth here. Wait, do you? I don't think you have Sludge Wave? You do, okay. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, so we're getting already nowhere fast, but that's okay. You know what? We're here for the good times, not the long times. Oh, boost! Thank you. Very kind of you. Yeah, we're gonna start with our acid sprays. I don't know how much this thing can do to me. I mean, electric attacks could be a little annoying. Wow, that did a lot. I guess we did have a boost. Okay, that did a decent bit to us, though. Jeez Louise. Okay, the super effective move did less. Okay, I figured that was very feasible. I'm gonna do one more turn before I worry about like healing. Oh, wait, we're still good on HP, never mind. I don't even think I need to Terra. Okay, well, I think I need to heal. I guess it would prevent. Oh, wait, is it? It's raining. That's gonna cause problems, isn't it? I mean, we should heal, what, 25%? Okay, I think we're better off just attacking. Yeah, no, I think that was very cool. Okay, well. We are more than golden. Woohoo! No, Herman Mysticos. Womp womp. It be what it be. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yes, Clouf. Where even is that? Is there like a little bit of encounter space that I normally don't go to over, like, that I didn't know about before? Or just didn't really think much about? Are you spawning on just like on rocks? What? What do you mean I found the wild outbreak of Clouf? Are they up here? What? I don't think clouds would be time of day specific. What? Am I stupid? Is there like a cave? What? Okay, well, beats me. We're just gonna go back over to here. I don't understand, and I'm not even gonna question it. Fuck, I keep hitting that, going like mash A. Try that again. I gotta just like slow down slightly. Mareep! I do have to do a Mareep outbreak, but I'll probably save that one for Scarlet. Yeah. As tempting as it may be. This one feels like a pretty small... I mean, I think that the amount of outbreaks you can find does vary. That was not very many in that one, and I feel like the other one we just had where the Clough was available, there were like 6 of them or something, and this one had like 4. Tarantula, Rald, Sinistea. Humel's very tempting, but I'll hold off for now, I think. Sawsbuck. Weasel. Yeah, that's another one where I'm like, I probably am better off just waiting to do it in Scarlet. Or waiting until we at least have all the exclusives and I know how many Herbamysticas we have. I keep hitting the wrong thing like an idiot. I like how every time like the text has to update too, saying like there's new outbreaks, so we're gonna get like 20 of those. That's how we find something we want. Yeah, we did find the Aqua Breed Tauros outbreak that one time, but it was in a really kind of laggy, not good spot. Hello, welcome. There's Swallots on the tiny island. That is honestly very funny. Oh, no, this doesn't really help. I don't think this is a good outbreak spot. And it's still in the bamboo forest, which I mean is I think slightly less laggy than Tag Tree Thicket, but is also had multiple fighting spawns. But I just don't think this spot is all that ideal. They kind of have to go this way, because unfortunately the Pokemon Center doesn't reset their spawns. Well, that really did not work well. Yeah, I don't think this is a good spot. I think we had like a B-Sharp outbreak here before that I looked at and was like, no, this is never working. No, I think this spot is just too bad. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's some way of doing it with picnics or something. Like I can try this, do 1 or 2 shots just to see, but I don't imagine this being that effective. Cause yeah, there's the Shinx down there. I mean, there's only like 5 or 6 of these guys. I mean, I walk forward right here. I walk forward and a few of them spawn. Granted, I'm gonna have to be looking on different like elevations potentially, and in a 360, which is not great. Yeah, I don't know. Well... Oops, wrong button. Is there a fast way to get Herbas than doing raids? Unfortunately, I believe that is pretty much the only way of getting them outside of, like, a few that you get gifted in, like, the DLC, but that is pretty much the only way, unfortunately. Which can be a bit slow sometimes, especially just because there's so much RNG. Although there are certain Pokemon in Terra raids that have a higher chance at giving you Herba Mysticas. Which, you know, could be useful, although it's still not amazing. You know what? Maybe I do try this. We're not seeing any other Pokemon. How many do we see right now? 1, 2... An amount. Yeah, screw it. Let's give this a go. Worst case, we give up. 1... 2, we're going to 60. 3... 4... 5... 6... 7... That was not the right Pokemon. 8... 9... 10... 11... 12... 13... 14... 15... 16... 17... 18... 19... Kind of like stay in an optimal spot. 20... Okay, we can't really stay there anymore. 21... 22... Okay, sorry, I wasn't looking at you. 23... 24... 5... 26... 7... 8... 9... 30... Halfway there. 31. Although I'll do a few extra. 32. Plus the spot isn't actually that laggy. 33. At least the angle I'm looking at. 4. 5. 36. They're kind of spawning down there, huh? 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 6. I know I'm beating up your friends, but I have to. 7. 48. 48. 49. 50. Super close. 51. 52. Give me a sec. 53. Oh. 4. 55. 6. 7. 8. 59. 60. I'm gonna do a few extra to be safe. 61. 2. 63. 62. 63. 4. And 60. That should probably be enough. I could do like one more. I don't even think I'm gonna bother Mysticum, to be honest. Like, this seems like a pretty optimal spot. I don't think I wouldn't do Encounter Power, and I don't think, I mean, unless there's another fighting outbreak that I could jump to next. Doesn't look like it. Okay. And then the good news is that Shiny Passimian is should be very easy to notice, I'm pretty sure. We might have to tweak our spot slightly here, and we only need one. So hopefully this won't take too long. I mean, the Misdreavus yesterday, without the shiny, or that sparkling power, only took like 20 minutes. Okay, so there's some guy spawning over there. Probably want to move a little more like here. Because yeah, we were getting a pretty good spot. Because the goal is to get like only Passimian spawns in front of us, ideally too. Although some are gonna always, I think, spawn down there. But I don't see anything that's not Passimian. Oops, shit, wrong button. Yeah, the hills and stuff aren't ideal, but I think we can make it work. Now I just gotta kind of look around a little. I don't think they're gonna spawn behind me. But I'm a little paranoid of that. The fact that they like fade in and out a little by the Pokemon Center is not ideal. I mean, I could move a little more, although, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, it looks like no matter what I do, there's always going to be one or two that spawn over there. Or 5. Keep hitting the wrong button. The only thing I could do would be to move over that way a little more. But that might start getting other Pokemon to spawn in that are not Passimian, which would be objectively worse. And having to look around a little bit. Yeah, definitely not as good as the Misdreavus spy yesterday, but you know what? Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be good enough. I did the Jesus Christ. I was like, I never have to. I do have to hit that button. I have to hit Y to pack up, but oh, oops. You know, Shiny Passimian is very weirdly colored, if I'm not mistaken. I forget exactly. It's like a brown or a red, I think. So should stand out pretty well. Yeah, getting this shiny would be quite nice. It'd knock, you know, a concerning one off the list just because of the lag. I mean, I think... Oh, there's a primate. I think the most concerning one now is going to be... Well, Tauros is concerning in a different way than Clauncher and Kloitzer. I mean, they're both concerning in their own way. I almost hit the wrong button. Clauncher, I think I think Clauncher won't be too bad, but we do need, like, an outbreak for it. Tauros can... I mean, I guess both can theoretically be done without an outbreak. It's just they're much more annoying. So. And not having an Encounter Power 2 Water does not help with Tauros. So, okay, Rain. But hey, I guess even if there's a bit of lag in a spot like this, it's not as big of a deal as with the, when we were going for Dondozo, because we're not moving the camera anywhere near as much. And our player is not really moving at all. So the frame rate dips are less strongly felt, I guess. Okay. You know, this is the part where we just kind of chillax and... I don't know, I start rambling about something probably. I mean, I don't have anything to ramble about it off the top of my head, but, you know. I don't know, cheese. So we can talk about cheese. Cheese, you. Pokemon. I was gonna say, when are legendaries gonna get alternative forms? Or, like, regional variants that they already have? There's the Galarian birds. But because my shitty joke was like, oh yeah, they can make cheese you, and it's, I don't know, some other regional variant that's just like cheese. That was the, you know, yeah, okay, I know I jokingly say Nintendo should hire me. They shouldn't hire me. Not with shit like that. You know, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop cheese you. Maybe we gotta make like a cheesy Pokemon battle build that uses Chi-Yu, and we could call it the Cheese U team or something. I don't know what that would entail, but you know, could be intriguing. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I probably could be resetting a little bit faster here, but I don't want to miss it from rushing. So it seems like it takes a good second for all of them to spawn in. I feel like the Mischievous resets were like almost instant, while these Passimian resets are nowhere near as fast. What can you do about it though? Sorry, for a sec I thought I saw one. I got paranoid. I'm gonna have to readjust my position. I thought I saw red. I think I just went... I'm just going a little crazy. I mean, I could have been one. I don't fucking know, but... I could also clip and look back, but there's no point because I've already reset. I think we gotta back up a little bit. There's the Ursas that spawn back there. There is a bit of a balance with where we stand. Back up just slightly. We got the primate there. Wrong button. It does also help they kind of move around a decent bit. Because if one spawns like behind the rock, it might just run from behind it. Or it might run back out. I just gotta make sure nothing else spawns in over behind me. Yeah, this seems pretty good. Wasn't quite seeing 15, but I mean, I'm not counting either. Yeah, the ones right by the Pokemon Center are a little less ideal. I feel like there's a chance they cause issues. Although they're still more likely to appear over on the upper bit than the lower bit, so just based off the number of spawns. Yeah, so who knows how long we'll be here. I mean, I am playing this a little riskier by not riskier, but I am making this potentially take longer by not doing the sparkling power fighting. It's just that that doesn't seem like it would... Like, not that it's... But I just don't know what to do with that sparkling power after I beat this. I mean, I could ride around somewhere where there's a decent bit of fighting types, but I, you know, there's no way to actually guarantee that I even see that many fighting types, and it's not worth doing an encounter power, I don't think. I mean, I guess it could work, especially because now we could do all the combos thanks to the recipes, but, you know. I mean, yeah, I guess then it wouldn't really make a difference, huh? But this is working fine for now. So yeah, from what I've done, I think my favorite by far, and not by far, but like my favorite method of hunting shinies in this game so far has just been the encounter power method. I think it just keeps me the most engaged. Granted, it also means I'm staring the most. Like at this, I have moments where I don't even have to be staring at the monitor because I'm just picnicking, or even when they're loading in, I can just sort of look at the chat or my webcam or I don't know, my feet, whatever I look at when I have a moment. I think that's a Lucha down there, right? Oh no, it's a Ricketot family. Okay. Maybe I should back up ever so slightly more, I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like we're in that many non-Passimian spawns. think we just got quite unlucky in that one specific instance. We got like 5. We got the whole Cricket Talk family spawning in. Something else is spawning right now. Which excellent. I mean, if I were to jump, doesn't maybe it is the amount we need. So I'm like, yeah, if we are getting limited by spawns because other things are spawning, I'd want to adjust slightly. Okay, I'm gonna back up slightly again. Oh, Teddy Ursa's that spawned in. Right, you know, I don't know how likely it is there for that to be like the perfect spot, but I'm gonna try. You know, the more not Passimian spawns we can avoid, the better. Yeah, Samantha definitely just kind of has a lot of passive waiting. Which, makes it a little hard to make the commentary interesting. You know, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, I gotta make my own fun. Nobody's in chat to converse with me, so I gotta make my own chat bot. What? Okay. Yeah, maybe it would be more efficient to go a little faster with this, but I want to give them all the chance to spawn in. Oh my god, I totally forgot about the Salamence line. That's exclusive in this game. That one shouldn't be too bad to hunt down with an encounter power. I just realized that that's something we're missing entirely. There's a lot more. I keep forgetting exclusives in this game, huh? I forgot about Clauncher and Cloyotzer for a while. I'm keeping like, ah yes, we're down to only a few, and then I go, never mind, there's more. Bagon, I think, is actually going to be quite easy, though, because I'm pretty sure we can just run around the one desert with a dragon encounter power, and it should be the only thing that spawns. Yeah, I'm not really that worried about that one. Yeah, we could probably do that after this one, if we really wanted to. Because I don't see a reason to do that with outbreaks. And, you know, it switches the method up slightly. Which just helps keep me sane. Okay. I have the window open and there's a snow coming in. Smells concerningly like something burning. Or I'm just going crazy. What too much shiny hunting does to a man. It tricks him into thinking he's smelling burning. Oh boy. Yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna be able to do the picnic method most likely for a cluncher outbreak. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, I think generally, I don't know what's more efficient, running back and forth or the picnic method. I guess it probably depends on how good of a spot you have. If you're pretty much only getting the picnic mon, it's or the outbreak mon, it probably is better. But if there's not a good spot, then you're probably better off just running back and forth. I mean, I think I still enjoy running back and forth a little more, to be honest. I think it's just more engaging. There's more happening. Not that I'm against this method if it, you know, works, but I end up having to do this for a while can get a little uninteresting. And I guess the fact that I'm also not even using a sparkling boost doesn't make this any faster. Maybe I got a little cocky because the Mischievous went so well yesterday. Or maybe one will appear now. Now. Not now. By now I meant now next one. That's when it'll appear. Just trust me. It's this one that it'll appear. Right? No? Oh, yes, actually, wait, yes. What? Holy shit! I'm the god of predicting! What the fuck? What the fuck? Get over here. Not you. You! What the fuck? Okay, shiny Passimian, let's go! Look at this feller. Definitely an odd color scheme. I was thinking it was more red or brown, but it's just like a mishmash of colors. Okay, let me look this up real quick. Can you hit yourself with any of your moves? Let's see, level 50, close combat double edge, yeah. Why am I even catching this in? Because you are just kind of a mishmash of colors. I mean, the net ball isn't actually the worst. I don't know if for people it works. Luxury ball's okay. Basketball's decent. Nest ball's okay. Like, a lot of things kind of work, but not really. I mean, the Ultra Ball might actually... Maybe we just do Ultra Ball. I feel like it looks decent on it. That makes my life easier since I can't lower it too much. No problem. Yeah, I'm worried if I... Oh, it also has Thrash, too. Yeah, I know. Between Double Edge and Thrash. Just Yin Balls is the right call. I think we shouldn't take too much recoil, though, from getting hit by us. I could go a bit without sporing it in the hopes it damages itself a little bit, but I don't think it's really necessary. wasn't too bad, honestly, the length of that. Okay. The Simeon has been caught. Very lovely. Yeah, it is definitely a unique shiny. We'll have to go for Oranguru eventually, probably, too. Let me see if I can find a nice spot to take photos of it. Let me actually heal. Okay, that was a lot less painful in the grand scheme of things than I was worried it might be, because we didn't have to deal with really much lag. Okay. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to... Okay, I'm just gonna... We'll do it here. I don't want to get attacked by Passimian. Damn, yeah, we were getting close to that full shiny box, which is kind of nuts. Okay, no, come back. I am facing you this way specifically, so I don't get too much lag. That's a monkey butt. Hello there. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a jump. Ah! Huh. I don't know what I expected it to do, but it was probably not that. The Simeon is an odd one. It's something that I haven't had the chance to, like, I feel like fully appreciate as a Pokemon, just because I don't, like, see it much. One day I'll have to try to find an excuse to use that on, like, an actual team, just to see how good or bad it is. Let me try to get a quick funny pose of it for my girlfriend. Let's see if we can get a decent angle on this. Let me raise it a bit. Hang on. Uh-oh, this is... Now it's a little bad. It's fine, whatever, that works. Okay, let's run around with you real quick. I'm curious how you run around. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty expected. Kinda cool, though. Oh, we got the lag that I was trying to avoid. It is a funny jump to it. I'll give it that. It's got its little roar. Not bad. I'm glad we got this. Okay, Breloom's going back in the front. Do a save. And then I think we might just jump right into Bagon, honestly. I'm debating if I want to take a quick B break, but I think I'll be okay. So yeah, I'll do a save actually right before I make the sandwich just to be safe, because I'm not 100% sure that this will work. But I'm pretty sure we'll find, like, basically just Bagon in here with a dragon type and counter power on in this desert. Just from what I've seen. Yeah, we still have, I think, 2 salty spicy combos, so I'll just do that for ease. And then I think, what is it? Avocado or something? Yeah, it's an avocado. I'm goated with the sauce. Salty. Spicy. Okay, and yeah, and if we get really piss poor luck for some reason, then we can just reset. And if I get shiny Bagon, it's probably fine. I mean, if we happen to get all 3 in one thing, what? That would just be more surprising than anything. Real quick, can Bagon... I should probably just look this up now, because it's going to be level, like, 20-something. Crunch, Scare Face, Headbutt, Dragon Breath. No, it shouldn't have anything. It doesn't get Outrage or Double Edge until 50 and 55, so... We don't have to worry about recoil moves. I'm assuming Dusk Balls are probably how we're going to go for all these. Let's see, though. Well, let's see if I actually have this right, too. Yeah, this is just Bagon. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, so we're just going to ride around the open area and just see, I think. I mean, it feels like that might be a little risky to miss him, but I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a better approach. But, I mean, this seems like we're just going to see a lot of them in a Maku... Oh, I wonder if it's like a static Makuhita that always runs up there. I mean, generally speaking, going in like some sort of circle tends to be a good way of doing these. But I'm okay with not. I don't know if it's better to... It's probably better to not be in as open of spots, to be honest. But we'll see. 'Cause that way I don't have to, like, awkwardly pan left and right, and everything kind of spawns. I think in a slightly easier way for me to keep track of stuff. Although having, yeah, up and downs like this is also really not ideal. They can spawn below and above. So, yeah, I think we want to avoid any... I think we just want to find a flat spot. I think that's honestly our best approach. Is to just find something that's a little flatter. Avoid having to worry about as much elevation. You know, avoid just elevation. Nailed it. Great talk, me. This area seems to be giving us pretty large amounts. Yeah, the goal is just to see as many as we can. Oh, there's one. Honestly, that was really quick. Okay. That is very vibrant, too. Now, the whole Salamence shiny line is very nice. Look at the little feller. Spore it. Goofy little guy. Fast asleep. Gotta go to the poison orb stuff. Full sweat. Should just be one and it'll be down to one. Didn't wake up. Perfect. Yeah, I think Dust Ball is our best bet. I think the Nest Ball doesn't really match that well. Yeah. I mean, the Nest Ball's okay, but I think Dust Ball is just more consistent. The green is just a lot closer. Although I guess Shelgon's shiny is a little less vibrant. It's more of like a minty. Well, that doesn't really match the Nest Ball either. It's probably fine. Oop, okay, a little poo-poo butts. Okay, yep, that's already one of three. We still got like 20-something minutes, I think. So, yeah, I mean, no guarantee, obviously, that we get all three in this, but that would be pretty lovely if we did. Would make my life infinitely easier. I do like this general area here. It seems theoretically pretty solid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now we just gotta keep our eyes on it. I mean, as we saw, it should be it should stand out very well. Didn't see an item. I'm just gonna let it go though. I mean, I know that's not in my nature, but gonna have to be. Not used to really getting much lag here, but it does feel like we're having a little bit of choppiness. Not like late Casseroya levels, but not like crazy smooth frames, unfortunately. And from what I know, I do know resetting the game sometimes can help with that. Granted, we have a thing on that would go away if we reset, so not gonna do that. Okay. El Bagon. Yoo-hoo! I don't know, I'm calling it I mean, they're all Bagons, so like, I guess it's not really calling out the green one. It would be like El Bagon Verde, something. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my Spanish. I don't know if Bagon is either, so. Yeah. Looking for some neon green sellers. Oh, that one looks kind of tiny. If we find one more Bagon, a shiny Bagon, I'd be pretty happy with how this goes. Getting 2 out of the 3 in a half hour is pretty solid. I mean, ideally we get all 3, but, you know. I don't think it's worth over desiring, over hoping. Better to have slightly lower expectations and be, you know, surprised than to have high expectations and be disappointed, at least in something of this nature. But who knows, maybe it'll be a grand old time. We'll get all at once. And as we two will just spawn like on top of each other. That would be pretty crazy. It can happen, but unlikely. Let's see. In a lot of blue. I mean, we do see quite a few of these guys in a short period. Up there's a Dreepy. Yeah, I knew that was at least a possibility, but it seems like that's really only near the water, so I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, we could always encounter Power Dragon too, as well, without the Sparkling Power. If we miss like one, I mean, if we're missing 2, the Sparkling Power is worth it. But I know that there's that much of a need to save the Herba Mystica. But, I mean, I've had pretty good luck with just regular-ass Encounter Power 2s, so, like, I'm not really against doing it. Just depends how good of shiny luck we got. I wonder if it's going to be any more difficult to find these during the shiny ones during the night. I kind of doubt it. They should still stand out pretty vibrantly, I imagine. Well, it does feel like I'm only straining my eyes a little bit more. I keep like looking down there. I don't think they can spawn below me. I guess if they can, Oops. And unfortunately in an area like this, it is a little easier for something, a shiny to spawn behind me and me not notice. But, I mean, hey, if I don't notice it, it wasn't there, so... Or at least that's just the easiest motto to live by. Yeah, I found that one pretty quick. We haven't found any since. Guess I gotta be cautious of the Dreepy. I don't want to spawn too many of those in. That's just spaces that aren't going to Bagon. And I already got 3 Dreepy. But yeah, at some point we'll evolve and we'll have to nickname all the shinies at some point. Because I haven't nicknamed any of the ones we've gotten. Yeah. I'm sure we're due for a green one in a few. Wink wink, nudge nudge game. Have to see if we find another one in the little tiny hole. In the hole. Gotta make it sound all, you know, dramatic or whatnot. The hole of shinies. Does that sound pretty dramatic? Maybe. Okay, well. I'll have to make a point of pointing out the hole when we get there. Be all obnoxious about it. Approaching the hole of shinies. I don't think it worked. Nope, nope, no shinies in the hole. Damn. That would be pretty nuts. If I just started... I guess I could just do it every time I walk by, and on the off chance one appears in there, it'll make it look like I'm really good at predicting. Except I'll have just been saying it, you know, every time we pass it. But it doesn't matter if we cut it out of context, you know. Twitch clips are only a minute long anyway. I don't have time to hear... Okay, I probably should just stop staring at that direction. That doesn't really spawn them that quickly. Or really over there to begin with. Yeah. We're approaching the hole of shinies. I like how I'm just trying to summon it into existence. Not really how that works, but I'm trying to make it work. Yeah, we had a very fast start. Now we're getting a bit of a drought here. I got 15 minutes though. Hopefully we can get one more. Yeah, I'm sort of banking on the hole of shinies to come in clutch, you know. Oh, we got the old best viewers guy. Come back every fucking day. Oh, Holo Shinies! Nope, didn't work. I mean, I was very delayed on that one. And I feel like if the shiny were to appear in the hole, it'd want like a much better fanfare than just me going, you know, stumbling over myself like a dingus head. I mean, we are seeing quite a few Bagon. It's just a matter of seeing the one that we are specifically looking for. Green guy! Alright, we're approaching the Hole of Shinies! I'm getting desperate out here, man. They're gonna really make me. They're gonna do me dirty like that. Bagon isn't gonna show up in the Hole of Shinies. They're just gonna make me look like a dingus the entire time. They're just gonna keep having me say that over and over again. I feel like that's gonna show up there the second I forget to say it. Just to spite me. Okay. Damn, all the green ones got shy, huh? They're off, they're busy. Anyway, approaching the Hole of Shinies, blah 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 blah, we get the joke, but they're not even really spawning in the hole anymore. I guess it's the angle I'm coming at it from. And maybe the Hole of Shinies would work better if, you know, I was moving in such a way that Bagons actually spawned in it more. But, it's probably less efficient to do it that way. We're hitting the great shiny drought of 2025. No shinies. As far as the eye can see. Zero. Literally none. An empty void of blue Bagons. No green. A single green Bagon to be found. Not even in the Hole of Shinies. It's next to the Hole of Shinies. Good enough! We found another one! Let's go! Okay. Let's spore this feller. Cool. Yeah, we still have a decent chance because we still got 10 minutes maybe? Took them a little to show up. They got a little shy there, but oh, we woke up. No, they don't care about being paralyzed. Put it back to sleep. I think we just go Duskfall again. I don't know what I want to do about Shelgon. I almost said Shelmet. Yeah, it is definitely less green. It's more minty, but I'll worry about it later. Okay. That's also this shiny per Herba Mystica is quite nice. Save, because I don't know if I saved it the first one. Yep, exactly 10 minutes basically. You know what? The Hole of Shinies, well, it wasn't in it, it was very close to the Hole of Shinies. I guess you could argue everywhere that I'm at is close to the Hole of Shinies, thus completely invalidating the... Okay, damn. This one wasn't even near the Hole of Shinies. And also literally 30 seconds after the last one. What the fuck? Okay, damn. That was really fast from the second one. What the hell? Okay, I didn't really think too far into the backup plan because I wasn't super confident this was even gonna work out. I'm trying to go for like Altaria. Let me take a quick peek at what we got going on here. It would just be... I don't think the Nest Ball really matches it either. I mean, I could do it for the variety. We're probably better off with just a Dusk Ball. Let's not overthink it. So what, there's Altaria, there's... Tatsugiri, there's Gumi. I mean, Altaria is the bigger one. I just don't have a spot in mind for it. I mean, I guess we just try over here. I can't go by the lake because that's going to be a bunch of Dratini, which, I mean, isn't bad. But, you know, let's see. Does the spot work okay? Oh, Axion Fracture. Let's see. Let's see what we end up spotting the most of. No, too much Fracture and Axio. Okay. Is there any other spots I can think of? I'm panicking. Cyclizar. I do want a shiny Cyclizar. That's something that works. Although, yeah, we're gonna have to chase it down potentially. Yeah, it should only be Cyclizar here. Shiny Cyclizar stands out pretty intensely too, I feel like. So I'm not worried about like missing it. At least not if it's like on my screen. Okay, I guess the one downside is if they're all moving in that direction. If we're moving in that direction, a lot of them are not going to despawn. Okay, I do have a mild fear. Oh my god, there's so many of them. That it'll run away too fast and I won't be able to catch it. That is, I guess, a mild concern, and there's not much I can do to avoid that, I don't think. Because they're always biking. Okay, it is comedic just how many of them there are. They're running every which way. I was like, it's like a video game. Yeah, no fucking shit, it's like a video game. We're playing a video game. Yeah, pathing here, I don't know how to even attempt to go for a good path. But that's okay. Oh, there's a Dreepy there, what? What's that? I think it's unlikely we get the shiny here if, I mean, you know, we have time, but that would be really insane, I feel like. That would be 4 shinies in one sparkling sandwich, which would be amazing, mind you. Second. Yeah, like, I forget exactly what. I feel like it's like a yellowy orange, maybe? Shiny Cyclizar? Not that I'm super confident. Like, I'm confident I will know it when I see it. I just couldn't tell you, like, I can kind of envision it, but not very well. So, do with that what you will. For whatever that may be worth. I mean, at least we're seeing a lot of them quickly, I think. I mean, I guess it could be the same few over and over again. Because they just keep riding into where I'm at, but I think it's more of them. Or multiple of them. Stop. Well, that was the first one I actually ran into somehow. So, like, we take them. Okay. Run by so fast that I'm like, but you just came from the water. Feel them run by so fast. I feel like there's some of these I'm like barely processing. I don't know. Seeing that a bunch of Cyclizar run around like this, that was super cool. Lag, on the other hand. I'm trying to make sure I'm not going in the direction that most of them are going in at any given moment. Otherwise, they're just, yeah, as I said before, they're not going to despawn. They do seem to generally run toward the middle. Oh, so that is definitely a static watchful spawn. It would be very funny if I just found a shiny Dreepy first. At least it'll be very obvious when the sparkling power runs out. So there's that. And hey, we're getting a few berries as we walk around. Move this way. UP hidden items respawned. Don't know why I'm prioritizing that, but you know what? It is what it is. I think we should go back more this way. This side seems like a slightly better approach. Just like the way the Cyclizar seem to move. Because yeah, I do worry that I'm like not despawning very many of them. Which is a obvious issue with efficiency. Yeah. Oh, okay, they swarmed me. Nailed the sound effect. No one can say otherwise. Oh my god. No, don't run into me again, you dingus. Yeah. I haven't really tried coming over here too much. Though, yeah, it does seem like a lot of them are running in this direction. This is honestly kind of an interesting shiny hunt, the way that... Oh my god, okay. The way that they, like, spawn in Dude, you know what'd be terrifying is for the shiny to spawn after I accidentally get into a battle with another one. That would genuinely be so terrifying. Thankfully, that's not gonna happen to me. Because I won't find the shiny at all. That's why it won't happen. No, please. Nope, nope, stop it. They're trying to ram me. I'm here for Dreepy. Already got the 3 of them. If I got a 4th, I'd give it to my girlfriend, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but... still. Oh, okay, looks like I ran out. Yeah, that's fine though. We still got the 3, Bagon, so. Yeah, we'll have to come back for this hunt eventually. It would have to be with the dragon power. We can't do it with like a normal power, but that's fine. Otherwise, we'd find a bunch of like colognes as well, which I don't have like a huge need for. I have the female and the Lechonk. I mean, it could work out, but may as well fight this real quick. Bridget replied to the Passimian with monkey, so that was a fast 30 minutes. And yeah, we got all 3, so I think we'll go take photos we'll probably just take photos of one of them, to be honest. I could put them in the, I could put all 3 in the picnic camping area. Yeah, we'll go back to the desert too to get the photo. Fury Face, Moonblast. Oh yeah, this thing's pretty fragile, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I was like, yeah, I can't do anything with the grass typing to us as well. So it's a little more dangerous, but I don't think anything I have to be too concerned about. I don't think that's gonna matter. Infestation's a little annoying. Also, it's loud as fuck. Now, just don't reset your stats and it'll be golden. That's the second time you've done that, buddy. I mean, we're blown through it, so it's fine. Jeez, why is that so loud? That is louder than, like, literally any other move in the game by, like, 10 decibels. Jeez Louise. If my HP is still good enough to not have to heal. I think we're good for at least a tiny bit more. Excuse me. Okay, we got what, one more acid spray? Yeah. Right? Wait, or 2. No, I think it's just 1. Because we only did 2 before it resetted stats. We have to hear it for every fucking teammate, too. Yeah, we're fine here. Oh, yeah. We had 2 special attackers up for teammates as well. Which just meant Obliterationville. But yeah, because we did that so quickly, we still only need now the 3 shinies that are exclusive to this game, so that's kind of funny how that worked out. Oh, just a ability capsule. That's fine. We don't really need to be fighting these anyway. Oh, I should go back for that item by the Bagons. fly over here. I might take a quick BRB break. I might also reset the game because it does feel a little bit laggy, and that might help a little. So. Yeah. I'll get into the game real quick. Yeah, okay, we'll yeah. Okay. And yeah, we got about an hour, so we hopefully can get another shiny. Depends, I guess, on outbreaks, because I think that's pretty much what we're relying on now. I could do Clauncher without the outbreaks, but it's or Tauros, but it's a lot of there's a lot of room for getting the wrong Pokemon and whatnot. So, you guys could just keep an eye on these guys for me, would ya? I'll be right back. They're doing crazy through 5. Let's play a game called Will I Be Immediately Attacked by a Pokemon when I come right back in 1 second. Okay, will we be immediately attacked by a Pokemon? Probably not, but... No, okay. Let me go get that item real quick. Also, out of curiosity, not that I should be fighting anymore. Air raids. But, like, I see them, I'm curious. Like, if I'm running by them, I may as well just check. Airbone. Okay, nothing too crazy. Yeah, we can take a photo of them around here, I think. We do it near the hole. No, I feel like this is a more interesting backdrop. Okay, let me do some quick switching around here. We have exactly 30 shinies now in this game. Damn. Just gonna make these 3 the only thing in my party. We'll just take a look at them in the camping zone. Okay, I guess I never heal. Hang on. Hopefully I don't run into any Pokemon. I thought I healed. Maybe I didn't. May as well give me the ghoul. Ha ha ha. I'm so sorry I said that. Or 3 Duskball Bagons. Will do. Yeah, I keep seeing the Torkoal, a couple Torkoal. Yeah, we gotta go for that shiny at 1.2. That's on my want list. There's a lot of shinies on my want list. At this point, we're just unintentionally going for a shiny Living Dex. Okay. Take a look at you. Hello there. You're a goofy little guy, ain't ya? Okay, that's very funny. A little, like, arm waggle. Very scary. How do you sleep? Oh, very graceful sit. I think. I don't know, the lag may have had an influence on it. The way you run around, the little, like, wobble. It's very funny. Honestly, I really like the shiny Bagon and the shiny Salamence line, so I'm happy we got that. Let's do a quick picnic as well, as opposed to looking at all 3 of them individually. Look at that. Oh, hi. Oh. Nope, you're on me. Oh, hi. Like a wash? Very goofy. Alright, let's see if I can get a good photo of the 3 of them. What is that? What's the button? Hang on. R. Oh, they're too far away. No! Wait. Hi, hang on. You're right there. Okay, it's 2 of them. Good enough. Okay, it's 1 of them. There's all 3 of them. Okay, this one's very friendly. Is this the same one as before? Can I get all 3 of them? Let's go. Okay, I gotta send a photo to Bridget. Let's go. That'll be a good one. That's funny. They're goofy. Okay. Very nice. Oh shit! I'm curious how she's gonna react to me just sending her 3, because she was surprised when I said that the 2 Mischievouses I sent were 2 different ones yesterday. Okay, we're gonna put them back over to here. Actually, let me. You, and then yeah, we're pretty much gonna start moving into the next box. I don't even know. We're not even gonna be able to transfer all of these to fucking Scarlet. I actually think I'm gonna have to just make it like a shiny living dex in that game. Or something. I don't know. Just for the sake of storage. So I want to keep all the shinies in the game, but I don't know. I'll come up with something. Oriamba. Okay. I think our best bet now is to do some more resets for an outbreak. And just see what we end up getting. Let's do one more double triple check. Let's go for it. If we don't find anything in like 20 minutes, we'll go from there. Because if I'm going for kind of a Hail Mary encounter power like thing, we can always we don't even necessarily have to use the sparkling power. Okay, Larvesta Sling I want. Oh, there's Altaria. Okay. Espeon. Yeah, I mean there's stuff I'm interested in, but I don't think that it's not what we're here for. I can always find them. I mean, once I get all the shinies I need, we can just kind of use the remaining sparkling powers willy-nilly. So. Well, so I think we could hunt some of these down. Some of these are not that uncommon, to be honest. Or some of these I could also encounter power. Oh, that's probably a much better Dondozo spot because I can picnic reset for it. Should I try to redeem that from yesterday? Torkoal Outbreak. Okay. You guys are making this annoying for me. Let's take a look. I do want to redeem this from yesterday because yesterday went poorly. I'm curious. Oh yeah, I didn't even consider dragon types with Frigibacks. Although I'm a little worried I'd struggle to like spot it. I'd probably be fine, but the concern is always there. Problem is we are going to be looking into Casseroya Lake. How would we picnic this? Oh boy. Jesus Christ, not a single one. Okay. Would be better off over. Is this even viable? This is not worth it if I'm only going to be seeing like 3 of them at a time. This is somehow worse than yesterday. Okay, can we try up here? God dang, dude. I don't think this works. It seems like it should, but I think... Yeah, like it feels like you want to do picnic resets for these guys. But that's not an option. I mean, unless there's some, like, movement I can... Nah, I think too many other things are gonna spawn. I think this is actually just bad. unfortunately. What the fuck? Where the hell? What? Where was that Halucha? What are you doing? I mean, like, this direction isn't that bad. It's just that, like, I don't think there's anywhere I can, like, safely picnic and get, like, even if it was, like, you know, a consistent 10 of the 15 Dondozo spawns. That's okay. She typed 3, no shot, that was all today. Yeah, that's what, 6? And I'm using sparkling power water. I almost like have to be looking around. To make sure I'm not missing the other water types that spawn here. I'm like trying. This would end up being a pretty long hunt, wouldn't it? No, this is just not feasible. As much as I really want it to be feasible, there's gonna be too many Pokemon that spawn in places that are not good. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know. Not even like consistent the amount. I mean, I guess 5 is. It's not good. I shouldn't even kid myself. That's okay, yeah, if we're only getting, what, 1? I doubt, like, an encounter power water would change anything. I think it would just spawn more like Golduck and Tatsugiri behind me. I'm really trying with this because I want it to work. I do genuinely want Shiny Dondozo. I shouldn't have moved there, by the way. That just completely won that test, but there's too much spawns behind me. Okay. Let's just move away from that. We'll go to Mesagoza. I gotta go somewhere that's less laggy. I'll keep an eye on Dondozo ones. Eventually, maybe we'll find something. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to suffer, to be honest, for it. The only way we don't suffer from lag is we suffer via Masuda method, to be honest. So. Yeah, anyway. Let's stay on the lookout for what we're looking for. I mean, if we don't find anything by about 10:30, then we can go from there. Okay, for some reason that one didn't work. Okay, I don't think I messed anything up there. There we go. Runchilla. Silly Cobra Scyther. Glaceon's mildly intriguing, but I'm not gonna bother. I do like do laps around just to make sure I'm not missing anything important. A lot of Char Cadets. How many outbreaks can we get that already had a? We already have all the shinies from events from. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Nope, we're good. Palmy? Yeah, we'll have to go for 2 more Palmy at some point. Deerling. I don't know which shiny Deerling we have, unfortunately. Pretty sure we have 2 of them, though. So, that's something I think we'd have to do in Scarlet, where we could, or at least we need to make note of what we do and don't have. Okay, nothing I don't really care about. Palmy's nice, but not urgent. I think hitting home is slightly faster there. Riolu. Intriguing, but not rambling under a thing. Not quite what I'm looking. Another Dondo's on the exact same spot. Miss Magius. Mala, Dreepy, really Holy. That's like the exact same spot. I think it would run into the exact same problem. I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna find a Dondozo outbreak that is not painful in some regard. Either with a lack of consistency in terms of them spawning in or with lag. I guess I just have to decide which I'd rather suffer through. The lag is probably still faster. Hoppip, Rockruff, Churkit. A lot of Churkit outbreaks. Mo. A lot of outbreaks this time around. I'm not sure which outbreak of the 2 guys we need still would be more optimal. I mean, like, I think both of them we are gonna rely on the outbreak most likely, unless I get really impatient with it. Skiddos, the Raptors, Snowrunt, Gale and Clone. Appears to be all. I mean, it's kind of cool just seeing what you find by doing this. There's something weirdly satisfying about it. Another Mareep. One day. Although I probably will save that for Scarlet, to be honest. Weasel. Okay, Weasel, Mareep, Rockruff, is that it? Yeah, I could see how this would be a little bit more exciting in Scarlet too. Because we'll have more, 2 more areas where outbreaks can spawn. So. Toad's cool is something I want to do at some point. I don't think I'm that worried about it right now, though. If we find one in 10 minutes, and we haven't found anything else, then I will. I would consider, but... Because, yeah, Toadstool is definitely going to have to be like an outbreak shiny. There's no way we just do encounter powered. I mean, I guess I theoretically could. It just would be way harder than it would need to be, I think. So. Another male Pyroar. Garly, Ghastly. Okix. right? Yeah, that's gotta be low kicks, yeah. Why do you say 10:11 p.m.? Is that why things have been changing weirdly? You're supposed to be 10:08. Currently it's 10:18. Me looking at my computer like, right? I don't know how that got so messed up. Okay, maybe me, changing the timer, messing up there. The date's right? Rookadee. Whooper. Cluncher! I was doing a quick check on the off chance. Anything else? Does not look like it. Okay, Cluncher is what we're looking for. Let's do it. Assuming that it doesn't look like it's an ass spot. Which, this is probably not as good as the last Cluncher spot we had, where we unfortunately could not get the Herba Mystica in time. But, we'll see. I think we can make it work. Because we still have, what, 40 minutes? I mean, there's no guarantee we get both of them. But I think we could probably guarantee one, assuming it's not, like, an ass spot. A lot of notifications. Where exactly is this one? Oh, wait. Can I do this from this little island over here? Like if I were to do a soft reset? Oh wait, that's a shiny. What the fuck that huh? Huh? Sorry, I'm in the wrong menu. Huh? I was like, huh, what's that looking thing weird looking thing right there? We haven't even started! We haven't faded a single one! No sparkling power, not huh? What the fuck? That's nuts! Holy shit! Okay! Yeah, sure! Okay, we did save. I don't know if this thing can do recoil. I guess I could check now, especially now that there's no rush, because we're not risking a sandwich or anything. At level 40, I put in Crabrawler. Oops. Launcher. Nope, none of its attacks can damage itself. Cool. I think we just do regular Pokeball. Actually, yeah, I think we do regular. Because the Great Ball isn't, I mean, there's the blue on it, but, well, not the worst. I guess we could do one in a Pokeball, one in a Great Ball. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Okay, that... What? Jesus Louises. That's... hilariously absurd. You can be on land. That's... What? Okay. Ah, no! You chose violence! Okay, let's try that again. This time let me, also wake you up. Awakening, there it is. Hello there. Oh, yeah, you got a little bit of dirt on you. I'll have to clean you off in a sec. Kind of a little silly guy. Let's see what your angry face looks like. Oh, it's like a, yeah, you do a wha-cha with your claw. Nailed it. That was a perfect imitation. It's sleep. Aww. It's snoozing. What a goofball. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, it's a jump scare. You actually are quite fast on land. Uh-oh. Comparison time! There's the regular and there's the shiny. Whoa! Regular! Shiny! Please let me run. Thank you. That is funny how that worked out so well. Okay. I think it's very feasible then that we get the other shiny. I gotta visit Bridget. Okay. That's our like 5th shiny today. Okay. Let's start knocking them out. We'll just use Golduck. I'll count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we can honestly picnic method here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, sorry, magic carp. 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15. Also, thankfully that was a pretty easy shiny to notice. 16. I was worried it was going to be harder. 70. I think it's just a striking enough difference. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 9. 30. 1. 2. 3. Okay, I thought that was shiny for a sec. Jesus Christ, I was about to lose it. 34. 35. There's just like the angle the beak was at. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 6. 47. 48. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. Yeah, I can do it in a second. Let me. I'm almost to where I need to be. 59. 60, otherwise I'm gonna lose track. I'm gonna do 61. I'm gonna go up to 65 to be safe. 62. 63. 64. Now we'll go for this one. Okay, so the reason I'm counting is that with outbreaks, if you faint 60 of them, you have a higher chance of finding, like, it increases the odds of you finding a shiny in the outbreak. I think there's two different boosts, one at 30 and one at 60, but you may as well just go to 60. I'm sorry, I just realized that the question would interrupt your cat. No, you're totally fine. Yeah, no. And walking in on somebody randomly counting is very strange. Let me see, can I pick and reset here? I thought I would be able to. Maybe I'm not. There's not enough space. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Okay, we'll have to just do the back and forth method, I think. I'm trying, but yeah, crap. I mean, unless... Oh, there's no way it works over here. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with going back and forth. We may as well then throw up a sparkling power water, because that'll make this a lot easier. I can't make the sandwich here, but... Real quick... I think... Are there any other water outbreaks on the map? Just in case, because we only need the one. Like, I want to know what my backup plan is. I think my backup plan is probably going to just be to go for Meryl, which I can do around here, I think. Well, I could do that, or I could try to go for the Aqua Breed Tauros. Oh, wait, I wasn't going to do Encounter Power, though. And I could just swim around randomly and hope for the best. I mean, because I wanted to do Humongo Power. Is there anywhere else that I could go? I mean, it would have to be the water to just guarantee water types, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not thinking of, like, anywhere else that I can come up with that would be water types only. That would not be water. I mean, I could technically try to go for the Dondozo and see if I get lucky, but there's so many water types over there. Okay, let's do Humongo Power still. I think that I'm just intrigued by that. I feel like it'd make my life a little easier. Let's see, we might have to go up a little more, to be honest. I gotta find a spot where I can actually do this. And then we're gonna have to quickly calculate how to get a water Humongo Power in a sec. Oh crap. Let me go on to the picnic. Okay, I didn't want to go here anyway, it's fine. Does here work? There we go. Okay, I can finally show off the fact that I actually have a website thing planned. Yippee! Okay. So, we are going into here. Okay, so we are going for Humongo water. I don't know. Actually, wait, real quick. What herb mystic are we starting with? Hang on, let me see what I have the most of. Sorry, I know it's blocking the screen. We have the most of... Oh, wait. Add one more menu in. We still have the most spicy, so I think we'll do spicy. Should be that. Expand. Okay. So we want Humungo water. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're just gonna try it. Yeah, we would need a little more into water, but okay, that is Humungo. Then we do that, and we just have water. I just throw in whatever. Fire. Okay. Humungo water. Can I get rid of some of the rices by any chance? Nope. Cool. That works. So 5 rices and a cream cheese. This is so cursed. Okay. Let me make sure I save just to be safe here. Ah, and I hit the wrong one like a bozo. I'm great at this. Yeah, I have no clue how this one's gonna... I hope we have enough rice, because I used a bunch of rice the other day, or yesterday, for Dondozo stuff, because I was going for a large one of those, too. Didn't happen, though. We have exactly one... not enough. Son of a bitch. Okay, hang on. Let's pull up the calculator again. Humungo. Okay, let's say, what happens if we remove one? Becomes a raid power. Okay, so we want raid water, so we do that? Nah, it's not enough minus raid. For what, raid 94, Humungo 84. Okay, I think we gotta go buy more rice. I think that's the only way we're doing this. Okay. We'll do that and we'll come back. I knew this was bound to happen eventually. Oh, at this point I'd be better off just running back and forth. Let's see. I don't know. I don't remember where exactly rice is. I'm just gonna get everything up to 10 though. I mean, I could even do more if I really wanted to, but I don't think I need to. Okay, now we're looking for it yet. But that's okay. And then yeah, for what? I mean, honestly, with the water, we're probably just better off running around on the water. Because if we don't have encounter power, you know, the odds don't aren't as effective if we're not seeing at least primarily water types. I believe in you. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't expect me to be 1 rice short. And so far we're not getting very far with more. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I don't know why I said welcome, welcome. You've already been here. Force of habit. The other third store here by any chance? It was right where I walked in. Right where I teleported. I do it to myself. Ow. Okay. There we go. Given rice is like the easy Humungo power thing, you know what? I'm buying more even. Screw it. I'm just gonna have a lot of rice. You can never have too much rice. As I just said. I don't know if anyone else says that. I'm sure somebody likes rice. Someone. Okay. Now we should be good to do this. Hopefully. We got Super Duper in the lead. Let's just get as close to the water as we can, and then we'll make it and just jump off. That honestly should be fine. Save, because it's very plausible that I mess up my rice stack. Given we have 5 of them. Well, the 5's not terrible. Hopefully. Given we have nothing else, I think it'll be fine. We need what? 5 rice? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a cream cheese and then 2 spicy Herbert Mysticas. Let's see how it goes. Rice is great. Rice is great. I don't know if I'd want this much rice on a sandwich with cream cheese, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta experiment a little. I probably shouldn't put the top piece of bread on, but actually, no, I think it'll be okay. Perfect. What a lovely looking sandwich. Not on a sandwich? You wouldn't put this much rice on a sandwich? I don't even know if I'd put... Yeah, I don't know if I'd put rice at all on a sandwich, to be honest. Let alone that much rice on a sandwich. I'm sure you could convince me if it was a tiny bit of rice. That much rice? Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky with it. There's more rice than bread. Yeah! That was Humongo. I should have actually paid attention there. Sparkling Humongo. Perfect. Okay. Water. I don't know why I'm paranoid. Cool. I guess I am relying on an online calculator, so I want to be safe. This way. A little more this way. Yeah, so we should keep an eye on pretty much every water type we run into, because they all will have an increased chance of being shiny. With the Sparkling Power, I don't know what the exact odds are, but they're better. Okay. Kilowatt. Okay, we were not finding very many Kilowattrel last time. Quillfish. Should we just like right around that actually to reset stuff? Took a little for those to show up. Not sure what the exact like launcher zone is. We were having pretty good spawn luck with them, it felt like, before. I think now we're seeing a lot of other things. Okay, I mean, really, if we get the one Clauncher, I will be happy. If we happen to find a second shiny, that would be excellent. But don't know what the odds of that are. And given that, yeah, otherwise Clauncher's kind of an annoying one to get. I will not be too disappointed if we only get one. A electric. Let's pretend that doesn't exist. You pretend it's not there, it can't hurt you. I'm not finding as many Claunches as I was hoping I would, to be honest. But I mean, if I don't get anything I did save beforehand, I can just reset. Not that I want to, but it's an option. Well, I mean, if I didn't find a shiny, I'd want it. Yeah, I'm not sure what... Maybe I should be going like this, actually, now that I think about it. Because there's less Pokemon that tend to spawn in that general direction. Oh god, trying to spot a shiny Arrokuda would be a nightmare. I'm not finding a good route right now. So all I can do is hope we find it faster. And funny enough, it could just genuinely be a Klutzer as well. That'd be very funny. But that is feasible. Okay, this spot was looking so much better when we were first here. We were seeing so many, and now we're suddenly just seeing a lot of not launchers. You wish me main character level plot armor. That would be wonderful for shiny hunting. And really the only other option would be to go up, but I think that's not worth the risk. I think back and forth is probably going to be the better option. Oh, there's one! Okay, well, you know what? That was actually not that bad. Okay. That was shockingly quick. I was getting worried there. Why would I ever worry, though? Of course it was gonna work out. I knew that. I'm debating if I want to catch this one on the Great Ball, or I'm okay. Or if I just want to, go with a regular Pokeball. I guess I did get the main character level plot armor. Yeah, let's do... we'll do the Great Ball. Fuck it. Why not? Okay, so now I guess we just ride around in the ocean. I could try, like, Casseray for Dondozo, but that also just sounds like a nightmare. And there's also a decent bit of, like, Bergmite that spawn. But we still got, what, 25 minutes or something? 20? 24. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna kind of ride around a little bit and just see what happens, I guess. Because, yeah, I wanted the Humongo power for funsies. I don't know. I don't even know if we got a big one or not. I can't tell in this game until we talk to the lady who tells you, but that's okay. I honestly think just going quick here is the best approach. Because you see quite a few Pokemon in the water doing that. Okay, Arrokuda is nightmare fuel, though, for looking for it as a shiny, so hopefully it won't cause issues. Now we're not seeing too much. I think Luvdisc is definitely on the want list. Ruxish would also be kind of interesting. Would not be upset by a Shellos. Don't really need Palafin, because I already have those. I'm not that interested in like a Magikarp or Gyarados, because I already got those in Legends Arceus. So. Yeah, okay. I mean, this isn't like crazy efficient here, but that's fine. Doesn't always have to be that. Finio will be a harder one to spot. See, if I'm doing this for 2+ hours and you haven't gone insane yet, go just for the patient. I personally would have just give up and cried in an hour. Yeah! I have found this to be shockingly relaxing for me in this game. I think I would go insane if it wasn't for the fact that shinies in Scarlet and Violet are much easier to find. I've been able to do them in this game in Legends Arceus. I can't do it in like Sword and Shield, for example, because it's just the shiny rates are just so much slower. So yeah, the thing holding me together is just the fact that they are fairly common. And, I mean, the overworld spawns just make it so much more enjoyable for me personally. Also, I am mildly insane. That part's probably worth mentioning. Nope. Okay, I'm going crazy. I thought I saw something. I think it was just a reflection. Oh yeah, Tynamo spawn here too, which... If Tynamo's shiny, I'm not noticing that. I just forfeit shiny Tynamo. I had to like stare at all the Aracuda. I mean, them being big makes it a little easier. But dang. Also, can't wait to stumble into just another shiny Clauncher. To be fair, that would be very funny. Yeah, I feel like when I do methods like this, I'm so used to doing them with encounter powers. Kind of weird not having that up. Not that it has like a huge impact. But it just like feels... Okay, that was a mile away. Feels strong. Or feels not strong, strange. I mean, yeah, I don't know what... I don't know if I have like a hard preference desire for a shiny out of everything that's going to be available here. At this point, it's more just I don't want to dupe, ideally. I mean, if I get it, I get it. But, you know. I think unfortunately we might start seeing Birdmite over here. I mean, I could try for something like Wiglet, which would be very nice. I just don't think it's... I'm probably better off having an encounter power, because there's not enough on the... I mean, like, some of the stuff on the beach would be water types, but there'd be a lot of things I think that wouldn't be. Maybe not a lot. There would be a few. I made 37 calculation charts since tuning in and watching your stream, and every few charts I just think, wow, he still isn't going crazy. Yep. No, it's honestly a talent. Shockingly. I mean, sometimes I go a little crazy, I'll be honest. Yesterday I was going a bit crazy because I was going for a Dondozo at Lake Casaroya. Did not get it. And because it's so laggy over there, I was just starting to go crazy. When things go well, I don't go crazy. When things go poorly, I go crazy. But thankfully, at least in this game, things don't go too poorly. Sword and Shield, on the other hand, I think I'd go crazy over certain methods. Like, if I were to do the Masuda method, I think I would go crazy much faster. Because that is just pain. You have every reason to go crazy? I really do, huh? Don't I? Yeah. You know, maybe I probably already am. The crazy thing, or not the scary thing about being crazy is you don't know you're crazy. You might not even be real. I might just be talking to nobody right now. I might just be making you up. Ow. Are no Pokemon fans a little crazy though? I mean, any dedicated Pokemon fan is a little crazy. Whether that's, yeah, like the shiny hunting, the competitive players, the just people who go for dex completion, we're all crazy. I said and went, nope, no, I do 2 out of the 3 of those things. I complete all the dexes too. Yeah, I'm so crazy. I completed the fucking dex twice. I did it in Scarlet, and then I did it in Violet for the shiny charm. Because Scarlet is my main account. I'm playing an old thing on for Violet. Just to get the shiny exclusives. So, do it that way you will. Oh, we're getting Ice Cube territory. Yeah, that doesn't have a boost. I might turn around and go back to like Casseroy Lake area, to be honest. Yeah, let's turn around. I mean, this is like the most unplanned way of shiny hunting that I could have possibly went with. I'm just kind of winging it. So. This is by far the worst backup plan I think I've ever come up with for a... What do I do when I find the shiny? No, I mean, it's not even... I mean, I'm seeing mostly water types. It's just, you know... It seems bad because I haven't found a shiny yet. Also, I'm seeing way too many Clawhitzers. I'm gonna find the Clawhitzer shiny, aren't I? I mean, I want like a Veluza. That'd be pretty sick. But... I'm gonna get the Clawhitzer, aren't I? I guess the one thing that's a little awkward about not having the encounter power is I don't know when my sparkling sandwich runs out. I should probably get a rough math estimate in my head going. 15 more minutes. Okay. So about 11:10 my time. Cool. Which afterwards I'll probably have to wrap things up. Let's try going up Casseroy Lake. We'll see how fast I lose my mind and leave from leg. If Pokemon was in real life, would you be the most advanced Pokemon? I would definitely not be the most advanced. I'd probably be ahead of a lot of people, though, because I've just put a lot of time into Pokemon. But no, I would definitely... There's people who have definitely put significantly more time in than I have. But compared to the average person, I've done more. Or I've done a lot. I guess I'm just going to try to stick more to the... I mean, we're seeing a lot of Dracloak. I have to, like, stare at all the Tatsugiri. Because they have... There's 3 different shiny Tatsugiri forms, and they're all kind of... odd. I swear one of the shinies is like similar to the orange one, which makes me nervous. Okay, so if we're crazy lucky, we'll just happen to find a shiny Dondozo, and I will leave happily. And if we're unlucky, I'm gonna check every Slowpoke thinking it's shiny, and none of them are gonna be shiny. See, like this one. That one wasn't shiny. In case you couldn't tell. But I also feel too mean to auto-battle him. Okay, there is also a chance I just find a Golduck here. Honestly, I think I'm seeing less water types here than I was in the outer areas. It's not shiny. It's... I don't... Yeah, there are the occasional Vaporeon spawns. That'd be a nice shiny to find, but I think that one's pretty unlikely. We're seeing more like Dreepy and Dracloak than we are water types. Yeah, we still got time to get one more shiny, hopefully. That would make this, using these Herba Mystica feel, you know, better. Not that I'm upset at using it for the launcher, but, you know. The more the merrier. Keep an eye on the Choodles. Like, part of me is like, yeah, Choodle would be very noticeable, and the other part of me is like, I don't know. Although the other Choodle I did find in Scarlet was pretty noticeable. Especially because they should spawn in a group, too. I think I'm going to finish my lap and go back to the ocean area, to be honest. I think it would generally be more efficient. Okay, screw you, boys. I gotta go, but I hope you find all your shinies, your art desires, and you don't go insane. Hopefully! Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Good luck with whatever you end up going to do. You know, Shiny Veluza would also be very nice. That's something that's on my list, but it's another one that's hard to hunt. Actually, no, Veluza shouldn't actually, funny enough, be that bad of a hunt. Because I can encounter power Psychic it in some of the water areas, and it should be the only thing that spawns. Not here, but kind of by Porto Marinata would be a good place for it. So. And there's probably outbreaks that are not locked to this area, this hellhole. It's not shiny. Don't even bother. Said the man who didn't get the shiny Slowpoke. I'm paranoid as fuck. One day I'm gonna get it and it's gonna be shiny. And I'm gonna be like, I knew I should have kept looking at them. Not today, but well, maybe today, you never know. We got like 10 minutes. Okay, I entirely missed that item and just gave up. I mean, it was just gonna be a feather anyway, so who cares? Yeah, so at this rate, I'm just going to assume we're not finding a shiny for the Nitens. I mean, it's not, you know, impossible, obviously, but I mean, this is sort of a crapshoot way of doing it. I feel like just swimming around in the water isn't always the most effective way to go about this. I mean, I could just stay to try to get a lucky Dondozo, but I feel like I'm just not seeing that many spawns. We're getting a lot of not water types, like Drakloaks and Dreepies. Evoluza missed, LMAO. He fucked. Oh, item. Hello. Coming to grab you real quick, mighty dive ball. Okay, let's go back to the greater sea area. I think that's the right call. As much as I want the Dondozo, just don't think this is the way to do it. Yeah. I don't. I'm not happy to not get Dondozo, but Dondozo's gonna be a headache. But yeah, I think. Okay, well now we're finding Kilowatt, so that's not making this any more effective. I mean, for shits and giggles, I can try the beach area. more so out of curiosity. I'm just curious, like, how effective it would be. Because, yeah, shiny Wiglet I really like the idea of, but Wiglet also I'm worried is gonna, like, go in the hole, and its hole, and I'm not gonna be able to get it. I think that's a real big fear of mine. Is Wiglet even on this beach now that I think about it? I thought it was, but now I'm, like, doubting myself. Okay, it is cool. Yeah, I think there's a few too many not water types here. Wingo would be cool too, though. I like shiny Wingo. It's not anything crazy cool, but this is a Gen 3er. It's like day only or something. I swear they were more common on this beach. I mean, I could just be wrong. But that kilowatt shield just landed right on that Wiglet's head. Oh! Weasel! That was the most excited I've ever been to find a shiny Weasel. I have so many of these in Legends Arceus. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. I'm gonna go through this whole shiny sparkling sandwich and not get anywhere. We got somewhere. Probably just do Ultra Ball for this, right? Even though that's one of the balls we'd catch it in. This is the same ball we probably caught all our shiny Weasel in Legends Arceus, but I guess it's a different Ultra Ball, so who cares? We take them. We take them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but we take them. Alright. We got the Weasel. Oh, there's a Shallows. Okay. You still got like, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, basically exactly 5. Let me show you a good look at those. Yeah, honestly, we can just stick around on the beach for funsies. See if we get anywhere with it. Anything new? I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. That genuinely was like the most surprised I've been, or like excited I've been to ever see a shiny. That's like the very first one that I got, because that was my first shiny in Legends Arceus. So then it was quite surprising. Now I have like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 probably Weasel and like 2 or 3 Floatzel. So. I mean, hey, it's not Staravia. I mean, okay, it is a little more exciting because I don't have one in this game yet. I don't think I'd ever really actively hunted down. Unless, like, I have basically every other shiny Pokemon in this game and I'm going for a living dex, but you know. Shellos would be pretty nice. I forget what, I think we have the both blue Shellos and Gastrodon, but not the pink ones as shinies in Legends Arceus. We are seeing quite a few Palafins. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best like Wiglet spot is in the game. I do want shiny Wiglet and Wugtrio. They are both very nice. But they do seem kind of hard to go for. And I don't know if there's outbreaks for them. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were. Like, I think most Pokemon tend to have outbreaks. But, you know. I say you know a lot. I don't even know if people know when I say that, you know? Shit, that was entirely unintentional. I swear. That wasn't like a bit. You gotta believe me, man. It wasn't a bit. This place isn't too bad for quick water types, I feel like. I mean, there's just a lot of kilowattrels, though. I mean, it is a beach. It's not shiny. Okay, I had to check. But within the next 2 minutes, before the power runs out, we will find a shiny. Probably not. No, we won't at all. But, you know, we will. I'll say it because, like, I don't know, it'll look like a cool prediction if I get it right. And if I get it wrong, it'll be like, well, yeah, duh, no, of course you didn't get one. It's a win-win. Sort of. I mean, it's a really lame win-win, but it's a win-win. I mean, it's barely a win-win, but still! The sparkling power's probably already run out, but still! Any second now, we'll get it right before the sandwich runs out. We'll get that shiny. Ignore the fact that the sandwich is probably out, but I'll get it before the sandwich runs out. I'll find something crazy, you won't believe it. It'll be like, wow, I can't believe he found that. He's so handsome. What a wonderful shiny that he found before his Sparkling Power 3 ran out. It's not looking good, Chief. Okay, one more lap. We'll get the shiny. Any of them, it'll be something. It'll be like, whoa, that shiny that I knew you were gonna get. Because you have the Sparkling Power water on, and it was like a water. It was a shiny guy that was also a water type, or not a water type, because it would, like, that would be like funny if people like you'd expect it to be a water type because the Sparkling Power was the water type, right? Right? Okay, I could think in game. Let's save the shiny luck for tomorrow. That way I don't use it all up now. I don't know. I'm just running back and forth now, mindlessly. I should really go quickly get healed. I do like the idea of taking the photos of the guys at the beach here before we call it for the night, though. So, okay. Yeah, let's quickly do a heal. I can't heal there. Cool. Yeah, so we only should have Haldean Tauros Aqua Breed as this shiny exclusive. I probably should look that up. I'll save it for tomorrow, though. I would be surprised if I'm missing something. Not sure what, but something. So. And then we'll have to figure out how many sparkling sandwiches I can make with whatever I'll have left over. Yeah. Start with launcher number 2. Just take a quick peek at you since we took a look at the other cluncher not that long ago. Actually, let's try to get in like the water. Hang on. Is that gonna work? Hello there. I'm assuming you behave the same in the water. Oh, you actually behave less. I guess it's like when the birds fly and they react less. That makes sense. Interesting. Let's try riding around with you in the water real quick. It's kind of funny that it actually is moving forward, because I feel like they move backwards a lot. Maybe that's like their slow movement is backwards and their fast movement is forward? Nope, he's just moving forward, okay. Oh, I can't. Can I interact with you? No, I can't. Oh! Clauncher number 2! I'll send a quick photo of it to my girlfriend. And let's take a quick peek at Weasel as well. Because that was sort of the last second surprise one. Let me try not to get into a battle with a magic card while I do this. You do look a little on the bigger side, I think. I mean, I did have the Humongo power up. You definitely have like a slightly different like texture to you than Legends Arceus, I feel like. A little like wiggle waggle. Oop. Honestly, kind of cute, kind of goofy. I like it. I like it. Oh, very scary. It's not that scary. Take a snooze. Oh, I do love it when Pokemon like curl up to go to sleep. It's so cute. It's my kryptonite. Quickly do a quick check on how you move out of curiosity. And also just like interacting with them. There's the classic Weasel noise. Let's see. Okay, I see you run around on all fours. That's cute. Let's take a look at the water real quick. Why not? I'm curious how you swim. Kind of how you'd expect. Doesn't really use its like tail as much as I did. Oh, there you. Okay, now we're in deeper water. It uses its tail. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it uses like the propeller. I mean, that's how I expected it to be used. That's interesting. That's cute. I like that. You know what? Let me get another little photo like this. Let me actually get one for Bridget real quick. That's slightly more intentional, and then we gotta call it for the night. Yeah, I was at 6 shinies today, I think? The Simian, Buizel, Clauncher. No, 7 in the 2 bag on. Let me get a photo real quick for Bridget. Blink. Perfect. So yeah, today was a crazy productive shiny day. Given like pretty much all of them except for the Buizel at the end were things I needed too. So it's pretty much just gonna come down to Tauros Aqua Breed, which I have no clue how common those outbreaks are. I don't think they're very common. I may cave and try and counterpower water. We'll have to see. I'll give it a little bit tomorrow probably. But we'll make it all work out. Oh, let me switch out Breland real quick. Oh, I wanted to really quickly check if either the Clauncher or the Buizel were of notable size. They're probably not. I don't think either of them are like Humongo, but or like the biggest size. But I was curious since we had the Humongo power on. Good sight bigger than average. We take it. Buizel might be like a pint, not a pint, but whatever the good sight bigger than average. We take it. Oh, yeah, we should also do a quick title check, and then I gotta, yeah. I'm not trying to stall. I just keep thinking of little things to check. Cause yeah, we haven't gotten too many title power shinies as of now, but that's okay. We have a higher chance in Scarlet because we have like the title mark. Oh, Venomoth has one. The smiley mark. Venomoth the beaming. Oh. That's actually a rare mark too. Damn. I wish I knew about that when I caught it. That's kind of crazy. I don't even think we have a Pokemon with that. That's cute. That's cool. Oh, you have one too. Rowdy mark. Come to the Rowdy. Oh, that'll be great for the Beartic. You have it with Sleepy Time. Okay. Love to see it. A lot of these we haven't had title powers on before. A lot of these we just caught as random walkarounds. Ferocious mark. Weasel the Rampaging. What the f- We got some cool marks! Not a single sociable even. That's really nice. That gives them just an extra bit of rareness and also just extra bit of personality. I love that. That's so cute. I'm glad we double checked that. We'll have to remember to check that before we transfer them all over to Scarlet too. Just whatever we catch, or whenever we catch more shinies, we'll have to check them. But yeah, that's gonna wrap things up here. Next time we will continue shiny hunting, and that will also be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.